point of view. Knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere, man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere, man. The world is at your command. He's a real nowhere man, living in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
Woo! Good job, buddy. That was great.
Come through pretty nice?
Yeah, it came through really nice.
You said come.
Yeah. It was good. That's nice.
So both of the guitar and the microphone are going through a mixer, and then it comes through one cord into my interface, and then it goes straight to the computer. Then it goes straight to you. It goes straight through my internet service provider, straight to you. And then from you, then it goes to Canada.
No, it actually goes to the UK. It pings off everywhere.
Huh.
It goes everywhere. But you know, it's almost like I wish, because I mean, you have it peak to what we can get it at. We've been tweaking with this for months now, and I feel we need to develop our own audio chat software that can compress just high quality audio somehow.
It's out there. There's actually a website that lets you collaborate with other musicians and play together.
Man.
Yeah, Sean Shameless had all kinds of these tips last time we were on. He was side chatting me, and he said that you could do a different way of letting your audio go through somehow.
I forgot to ask Sean about 5G. It popped into my head, but the conversation was rolling. Because I'm curious what his thoughts are working, and
it's just another layer on top of 2G, 1G, 3G, and 4G.
Right.
You know, everyone's all concerned about 5G, but they don't give a shit about the other 4Gs.
Yeah, and a study, what was it? Just came out, like it's definitively proving that cell phone radiation causes cancer.
Absolutely.
Like there's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt.
So,
right where you hold it to your head, that's where you get it the most.
Yeah. And they've known this since the 90s, like the late 90s, early 2000s. They've known it.
Probably.
And yet it's just crazy how just for money, advancement, technology, competition between countries, they're just willing to
mind control.
Sacrifice. Mind control. We just go down to it.
It's the sunk cost fallacy. They're putting so much money into it that they
did 5G differently. They lobbied Congress first and got laws passed that no city or state could oppose towers, because it was a national. It was going. I think what's really going on is that the government's going to rely on it for all their communications, and that's why they're so hot on it. But I don't know.
Or maybe it's the only way that they can contact with Space Force. Once it gets out there, they need something high enough.
No such thing as Space Force.
Yeah. But that's all right anyway, because the Earth's atmosphere extends out to the moon pretty much. God, I saw that on Twitter.
Exactly.
About puke. It's like they're just going to rewrite narratives until everything can fit into it. It's insane. That's why we were able to go to the moon. It all makes sense now. And what was that Israeli ship that just got sent up today with something?
And a selfie.
Allegedly.
Yeah, dude, some kind of fake photo or something I saw of a globe Earth.
Yeah.
This is craziness. They are pushing the alien agenda. That's the space agenda. It is getting shoved so hard down our throats.
Now I'm seeing a lot of Civil War agenda being pushed.
Space Force.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to push the Civil War agenda, get everybody freaked out about that, and they're going to say, wait a minute, we all need to unite and fight these aliens. Boom. Mind control.
Oh, shit.
I'm thinking of OBDM a while back there when there was all this talk of Civil War in the news. He did like Twitter correspondence between like lovers during like the Civil War. Like he did like a throwback. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he'd do like the Southern voice saying like, "My dearest Clara." The Twitter battle of the big bulge battle of Twitter 2016.
Oh, I just love Colonel Angus.
Yeah. But it's true, man. It's like you look at those old letters; they're so well written, and like everybody had such better vocabulary now. It's crazy. It's crazy to think how the world's going to be in 50 years. Just looking back at this time with the same nostalgia that people now look back at like the 50s and the 40s. It's just weird. Progress and existence is weird.
I'm online and there's a advertisement for the Bush years.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude, that's some straight propaganda.
CNN original series.
Yeah, they're just glorifying those war criminals and Nazis. It's crazy.
What about El Chapo?
What about El Chapo, Jerry?
I don't know. We don't hear anything about him, but we sure heard a lot about, we don't hear any news about real criminals and their bad behavior, but we hear about alleged criminals and how they're dragged through Congress and,
About El Sliso.
Oh man. So the no agenda has this pretty good theory going on right now about why the wall needs to be enacted, why all this shit's going down right now. Is basically they need the wall because they're going to completely rubbleize Venezuela, and they're going to have all these refugees coming up, and then they're going to give people from Venezuela temporary like safety stat. I don't even know what the words are because I'm dumb, but where they can come in as like refugees to our country and be fine. But in order to do that, you're going to have some. Okay, but you're going to need some sort of wall and some sort of system to get them in and make sure that it's the right people. So it's like this, I feel like this has been designed for a while.
Smart wall.
It gets even better because I saw an article today in the New York Times that stated border security is at the breaking point. There's like 80,000 people crossing per day. So, sounds like the New York Times is saying, look, there's a problem with the border. And do you remember that big fight we had at the beginning of the year about a wall to keep all those 80,000 people a month out? And who put their foot down and said, we're not giving you a wall.
Yeah, dude. But that's all show. I think they need the wall.
But this is the point. It's a security risk. It's a national security risk to have 80,000 people invading your country every day. And the newspapers are saying it. The media won't report on it, and all they report on is how the president didn't get what he wanted.
Yeah.
Which was for the good of the country. It's like, why do they let these retards run the country again?
Dude, how about how everybody was celebrating that he didn't get a deal with Kim or some shit, that like none of his deals worked out over there. And they're like, oh, poor Trump, he can't get his deal made.
I don't want to harp on Trump or whatever because I'm not political, but the point is they celebrate his wins and they celebrate his losses and turn his wins into, well, it must have been because he's such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
With this other, it's deranged.
I don't understand, man. I don't understand how people can just keep eating this shit up. Like how?
What about the people who are like, he's racist? That one bothers me.
Part of the reason I'm here is that I know how to take a joke.
He does.
He really does.
And seriously, people who claim he's a racist, there's no evidence of that at all.
And they also came out with an article saying how, Trump, he has no sense of humor at all. He just doesn't have a funny bone in his body. It's like they're just, every day, there's something new. It is something ridiculous. It's like, I don't vote. I don't care. But when there's this much nonsensical hate for one guy that I think is hilarious, like you've seen the video of him hugging flags. Come on. Like any guy that hugs that many flags when he's giving speeches.
Can't be all that bad.
No, he's just, dude. And it's like, it's his whole CPAC speech. It was just like, dude, he's a stand-up comic. Like he totally is. He's an entertainer, and he's the perfect president. I'm sorry. He's what a president should be. Just a figurehead. Just nonsense. Like they're temporary
like
positions.
Me.
It's a temporary position, so let's get somebody in there who's just fucking outrageous.
I had a synchro before. When we first started, you said something about 93.
93.
Someone was 93, or there was 93 of something.
Bozo?
No, it was right at the beginning. I don't even think we'd started yet. Never mind. It was a synchro last night. I was on a round table with Cult Fan. It was like his post-show.
Post-show show. Was that some sort of cups or something? Cult Fan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Swords or cups, one of the two. I don't remember. Anyway, we started out that whole thing with 93, and the first thing you said tonight was 90. Something was 93. I'm like, oh fuck.
Do you sure you didn't say 23 Skidoo?
No, it was 93. I wrote it down.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's another one. Anton G in the YouTube chat just said R.I.P. King Kong Bundy, another wrestler. That's death comes in threes, man.
You said come.
Yeah, we've been saying come a lot tonight.
Just got a lot of people fucking died today or yesterday or this week.
Yeah, probably during this podcast, tons.
No, I mean,
we're streaming this on YouTube also.
Yeah, dude,
it's everywhere.
I did not know that.
We got listeners.
But don't talk to people in the chat because I told them to come to Discord. Fuck you in chat.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. You gotta come to the Discord, dude.
Yeah, Discord.
I can't manage two live chats at once.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
What?
I've been
it's
picking my nose.
That's fine. It's been beautiful.
Picking my nose.
They don't have my talent, my money, or especially my good looks.
Yes. R.I.P. Luke Perry.
It's the ether.
R.I.P. Who's that?
Yes.
Keith Flynn. Man, it is the ether.
You don't have it queued up, motherfucker.
No, I don't. See, well, the thing is I change my mic too when I'm in Zoom, so it's like I'm going directly through the Yeti, so you guys don't get any echo or anything. So it's like even if I play a soundbite, nobody would hear it. I'd have to do this.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's okay.
We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly. I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
Hell yeah.
That is an interesting theory, whatever you want to call it, about
Venezuela.
Venezuela, yeah, because I don't know. There's strange shit.
It's gonna be like that zombie movie that Brad Pitt did. They're gonna have that giant wall. They're all gonna be crashing it and trying to climb up over.
Let me just give you a quote from that guy. He sent to me last. Strange shit is afoot. I have to.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, probably like
$9,240,000,000.
That's how much it's going to cost.
It's cheaper than the Green New Deal.
No doubt. It's so true.
But yeah, man. If Trump, God, I fucking lost my brain. It's gone. Oh yeah, but if he wants to drain the swamp, why did he bring Bolton in there? It's just like there's shit like that going on. Like there's a bigger
funky
agenda.
swamp. Yeah.
Know,
it's like a swamp drain with like clogged hairs and stuff. You know, it's like it's still slow.
Yeah, nothing but pubes. It's like a dude that shits in the shower and he just pushes it down the drain with his toes.
I have no idea what's going on. Who knows if anything? It could just all be fuckery. Nothing could be going on.
We have a president who doesn't have a clue.
Felix, you got to get out of here. You got to get jamming, my man.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out if that's okay.
Yeah, you have yourself a great night. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
And
Thanks
merry little Christmas.
Yeah, love you, buddy.
I'll see you guys in the near future.
Hell yeah, 1 week.
Be good, dude. Good. Oh, one last thing. My day started off really good. I got up early and I look out our window and it's like it's still dark, sort of getting light. And I look across the trees out the front window. Boom, a shooting star.
Oh man!
Right low on the horizon, like through the trees.
Did you make a wish?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Jared.
I made a wish. Yes, I did.
Stealing.
Yeah, dude, stealing my thoughts. That's like earlier today.
Did you wish to make America great again?
I do it all the time.
I'm not going to tell the wish because the wish won't come true. But I don't do no selfish wishes. No selfish wishes.
Guy.
Don't
Cruzin
do
with Steak.
any.
2019.
2050.
2019's the year of Cruzin with Steak. It's happening.
No doubt. Blowing up.
Blowing
out like a
diarrhea bowel movement.
Love you guys. Peace out.
Later,
Bye.
Later, Cliff.
Later.
Hugs.
And that was Cliff Wall.
Hey man, there was
SirFelix.bandcamp.com.
Oh, for sure. Please support Felix anyway.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But yeah, don't support us.
Entertainer of the year. He's also the
Yeah.
author and performer of the Cruzin with Steak theme song.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Songs, jingles.
Didn't Leonidas also say recently that I'm still here? Didn't he say that they got like a good review of their short film? And
yeah, there was a nice article, man, and they enjoyed your theme song. They really liked it because he used the Cruzin with Steak theme in the movie.
We have a cameo.
And we do. It's good.
Loved it.
Now get out of here. I'm not saying bye.
You guys got a cameo in Hellier?
All right, night.
No, not Hellier. Good night. It was in Leonidas's They Knock.
They Knock.
Oh.
He used he used a clip from the Timothy Renner episode we did where we talked about Black-Eyed Kids and he played the Cruzin with Steak theme.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, somebody wrote an article about it saying, "Oh, you know that song made it so good when it kicked in."
I'm still here.
That's awesome.
I know. You get out. I'm gonna kick you out, Felix.
That's so good. I'm giving you praise,
goodbyes.
dude. Yeah.
Long goodbyes are unacceptable.
He loves that smoke up his ass.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
I love my life.
But who doesn't?
I have a wonderful
Oh man! And speaking of Felix, play the
You want a jingle?
Cryptid jingle.
Oh, the cryptid jingle?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had to dust that one off. Got to play that record.
All right, hold on one sec. I gotta find it.
Play that record.
Here it comes.
I don't know what that shit is. I'm not going to go chase goofy interdimensional ape men. Come on.
Cruzin with Steak. Crypto zoology segmento. Cruzin with Steak. Crypto zoology segmento. Cruzin with Steak. Crypto zoology segment.
Yeah, I skipped the whole cryptozoology phase.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Believe in monsters?
I don't know what that shit is. I'm not going to go chase goofy interdimensional ape men. Come on.
They're obviously interdimensional.
Come on, YOLO.
Dude, they're just the robots of the Greys.
Oh, I would around.
Oh, you think the Greys are little robots of the Bigfoot?
Probably. Well, Bigfoots are probably projecting reptilians into our brains to make us fearful. They're probably our overlords.
I would totally believe that. They live in the Hollow Earth, controlling us from the underground.
Probably. I think we just solved the mystery. This whole planet is controlled by Bigfoot.
Yeah, and everyone on it is controlled by stupid stories about Hollow Earth and Bigfoot and E.T.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so positive, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So positive about Bigfoot and ET.
Where's the one where I tell with RPJ? That's the funny one.
Oh, the space. Oh,
Space is fake. That's got to be somewhere.
Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
And you want to know what's
fake?
That was the last time anyone ever talked to RPJ again.
Yeah.
Where is that shit?
I'm sure we can get him on again. I just haven't reached out.
Is that Jenny guy going to be
here? It is.
Yeah. Space is fake.
Space is fake?
Space is fake?
It's so great. Whoa. Like so passionate. Yeah. I know.
I totally triggered him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was awesome.
Well, dude, I don't want to get on that now.
But
it wasn't. I didn't do it like to be a dick.
We can go back to Grimm's. Oh, sorry, I was just going to jump into this, but
leap in.
No, we go back to Grimm's first love. The Loch Ness Monster is back. 2 sightings in under 5 days. Yeah.
I forgot about that. I read that today. That's crazy. It's got to be legit too.
Totally. Yeah. Let's see. They say, I don't know. I think it's mostly lore. You know, they're trying to get them sightings up and and travel to that area, that Loch Ness area. So the business owners there can get ready for spring. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, so it's this time of year, I guess. The sightings in Scotland there, it means the warm weather is coming and tourists are coming and so I think that's kind of what's going on.
So you think it's just like a tourist gimmick going on?
Yeah, there's some stuff going on. I think people are filming stuff there again. But like documentaries, docuseries type thing. But yeah, a couple of the guys. Let's see. He says on February 20. On February 27th, this man Eon, he saw something again on the live feed. So they have like cameras set up, I guess. It appeared for a few seconds, so he had to settle for a screen capture, and he sent it to Gary Campbell, whose pictures in this article. But anyway, while he isn't sure, was convinced that he explained in the Daily Record, I knew immediately that I had seen Nessie and not a boat. Boats do not disappear from the screen. There was no further appearance of the object in that area after 20 minutes of watching. And then perhaps he also saw Lisa Brennan and her partner Danny. Perhaps.
Did you just say Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell?
No, Brennan.
Oh, okay.
They were driving to this Yorkheart Castle on February 23rd when they saw something in the loch and managed to take a photograph before it disappeared. And she said that the dark colored creature rose about 3 feet out of the water for about 10 to 15 seconds before disappearing back under the surface. And then Danny didn't see it then and never saw the object again. When they turned around and made another pass, being a good partner, Lisa told him that my reaction to what I saw was very convincing. So, a couple sightings there, man. Getting the hype machine running out there in Scotland.
Dude, I'd go check it out. I would love to go to Loch Ness.
There's been a ton of weird sightings around England, like in the UK. There was, I think it was Ireland. There was a bunch of red lights in the sky. There are a lot of flaps going on, apparently.
I think so. I mean,
it's because they're heating it up, man. They're heating up that alien invasion. It's coming.
It's already here.
We are the aliens.
It's been here for 10,000 years.
Yeah, so that, and then there's on February 28th in Honduras, Chupacabra blamed him for a murder. Yeah, so Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty by reason of Chupacabra. Yeah. The Chupacabra defense may not be as absurd as it sounds if you live in Honduras, where a report has surfaced of a man found dead with his shoe off, a bite mark on his calcano, on his heel, so, and no blood in his body. Vampirism.
Dude, totally vampirism.
Totally. Dig it.
Chupacabra.
Well, I don't know a lot about vampires, but I know
that they're a thing.
Yeah.
But the dude, chupacabras, that's why we need the wall.
Totally.
Think about it.
There's so many illegal aliens and illegal animals that could cross over our border. Whew. So the aliens are already here, just like Alex Jones said.
Dude, the aliens are here.
Yeah.
Let's just get down to brass tacks.
Let's just get down to brass tacks.
It could be bacteria. That could be the aliens for all we know.
Yeah.
You are the alien.
We are
the aliens.
So another thing that's come up a lot in the last week, for me at least, that I noticed was toxoplasmosis. And
is that the one from cats?
Yes.
Oh,
and its effect on humans. And so I heard this. I haven't researched it. I think it was on THC.
Where did we hear that?
I heard it on THC first, and then I heard it again somewhere else. But
Rogan and Jones were talking about it.
When rats,
that's right. Yeah.
They mentioned it. Yeah. When rats eat cat turds, they get bolder, so they'll stick their head out further. They won't hide as much and make them easier to catch. So the cat's bacteria is helping the cat and growing at the same time, you know. So it's symbiotic and predatory. It's weird. So in humans, it doesn't present that way. It presents as there's more boldness apparently, and they. What did he say? Like in Brazil is where they did this study. Like the soccer players have that have it are better soccer. So it improves humans. You know, it makes you.
Well, it takes more risks, and the only way you're going to do things is if you take more chances and do more shit. You know?
It might not be that. It could be that it just opens up your perception of what you can do. Maybe it drops some filters you have naturally that keep you from doing those kind of things. I don't know. I'm going to research it though. It was really interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's just interesting that there's bacteria's like mind control shit out there that can actually alter you. Like what kind of evolutionary path had to go down in order to create something like that? It's crazy.
Well, maybe that's just what it does to animals, and with I don't know what kind of consciousness they have, but let's say they're stuck in fight or flight mode, pretty much survival mode, reptilian brain thing. So maybe if the higher brain functions, you can cope with that and not be stuck there, right? But if you were in fight or flight mode, and then maybe if you had toxoplasmosis, you'd go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what causes like those superhuman abilities. You know, like I was able to lift the car off of my wife, or you know. Like
it's just adrenaline, man.
Adrenaline, yeah, but maybe like
still, you can't rip your arms off if you try that for real.
Dude,
I don't know. I don't know.
I remember being a little kid, and
I lifted the car off my mom.
Dude, Regis and Kathy Lee, they had this dude on where he had his body was messed up, where he had a constant like adrenaline rush going through him. So he's able to like rip phone books in half. He was lifting refrigerators with his pinky and stuff like on a ladder. Like he had this incredible strength.
Dude, think about that.
And I was 9 years old watching Regis and Kathy, and I believed every single bit of it. So don't take it away.
It must have been true.
You cannot take this away from me.
And I watched the alien autopsy video that came on after X-Files.
Believe that?
And I believe 100%.
Yeah, I mean there was. God, I'm trying to think of some of that stuff I believed back then. I don't know. I mean, I believe that
Family Classics was the name of that show.
I wish I was that kid in the Flight of the Navigator that got to fly the spaceship. I wish I was him and had a little pet alien. That was awesome.
Did you guys ever see that show, Space 1999?
What? Oh, sorry. What was it?
Space 1999.
No.
That rings a bell. Was that a British show?
No, it's American with Martin Landau and I forgot the woman's name.
No, I never saw it.
It's cheesy as fuck, but it's funny. Oh. It's good. It's 1999. You know.
I just glanced at the.
You know what? I just kind of just pinged in my head. The climate change frenzy on agenda that we both see in the media, right?
Oh my God.
I bet that's being driven for a reason, to get people to want to get off planet, to like sway public opinion that the Earth's toast and we need more money in space shit so we can get the fuck out of here.
Man.
I think we need I was just typing at the same time. I think we need a therapist in our Discord chat, guys.
Between the three of us, we're not going to live for another 100 years, right? Right? So
absolutely not.
We have no idea what's going to happen. So we could be like, oh yeah, and like nobody who's listening is going to be alive 100 years. Say that, but 150 years from now.
I'm buying my. I'm taking my stack. I'm
the future. The
trading
future,
my
the
stack
future.
for a new sleeve.
I wonder if anything will ever happen. It'll just be the show that goes on and repeats every 100 years. Oh, we found us. We still can't get past Ian Van Allen belt.
Pyramids will still be here though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What are these things?
They're able to whitewash history. It's just we're seeing it happen now. So it's like, who knows how it's going to be? All it's going to take is one huge war, one catastrophe. Winners are going to rewrite the rules. History books will change, and then who knows? We'll
and you know,
I don't think we'll ever see it.
You know that Doomsday is going to be a fuck up. Some idiot did something stupid, and the world's going to blow up.
Yeah.
It's not going to be war.
Oh, it's happening with India and Pakistan right now when they're like duck walking at each other through a gate, and then they're going to like launch nukes at each other.
Stick waving. Let them launch nukes at each other. See how
I know
pissed.
it is.
Think
it
about
is.
all
it
the
is.
countries around there.
They do it all.
All the countries around India and Pakistan are going to let them have a nuclear war? I don't think so. There'll be like SEAL teams and they're taking the leaders out one by one.
Damn.
Well, and I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a nuke. I mean, I feel like
I'm right with you. Nukes
dangled over.
I've seen one via the picture.
I think they may have been detonated in the past, but I don't know if they ever will again, or if I think it's a boogeyman thing that they just kind of have over us. Like, hey,
like aliens.
Yeah, aliens, nukes, any kind of huge existential. No, not even existential. Any kind of huge, like, immediate threat.
Yeah, it's fear. It's fear programming because it's easier to control population in fear than one that is not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I mean, I know they're physical. They exist. They'll if they'll ever use it again, no way. They can't. There's no.
They never used it the first time.
I don't know.
People have been living in Nagasaki for decades.
Yeah,
it's always been kind of weird.
Build up a tolerance.
Sense to me.
Look at the pictures. It was firebombed. There was no nuke. Or
definitely
it was a giant
firebombed
firebomb. It was a giant firebomb.
Yeah.
There was buildings standing still. I mean, whatever.
I know. It's just it's
like trying to argue the moon landing didn't happen. You can't. It's like a pointless argument.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess it's weird because they have all this equipment.
There's no way you can have real-time communications to the Nixon's phone from the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody call my mama.
Yeah, I mean, my brother, that's what he did in Wyoming. He fucking did all the heating and cooling and electronic systems on nukes. Like at a nuclear silo. Like you go down in the set, like there's the whole Trident fucking thing. It's got 10 nuclear warheads on it. It's fucking crazy. Like,
I don't know why we don't use nuclear energy. Like I just read a Twitter thread today about how they're able to
the cleanest thing ever. Yeah,
nuclear energy is the most. Go ahead.
Yeah,
they can use the waste as fuel. Like they can reuse.
That's how they're powering our Space Force.
Well, no, that's like the spent uranium. That's
those rods.
Right. That was like what gets sold because that's I think that's what they were selling in the uranium. No, never mind. That wasn't uranium one. Never mind. The spent rods get buried.
You're talking about when Hillary went over and sold Putin the enriched uranium.
That was personal. Yeah, but that wasn't spent. That was yellow cake uranium.
Ooh, the good stuff.
But the uranium, when the rods. Well, first of all, nuclear power is bullshit. It's got nothing. All the nuclear does is boil water, and the water generates steam, which turns turbines. That's how they generate the electricity.
So it's a steampunk future we're looking at.
It's a cheap energy to boil water, which they used to do with coal or with wood.
Okay.
Now they do it with nuclear rods. And then when they're spent, when they don't produce as much radiation, they're put into these special casements and then buried in cement 30 feet deep. And they're all over the place.
I want a nuclear powered car.
That's because if you think about like if a meteor hit, even a small meteor hit one of the waste fields. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. And there was that dude, Tim Refat, if you ever listen to him, he says that a tactical nuke, like a neutron bomb or something like that, would, I forget exactly the word he used, but it would somehow explode the batteries that are used in all the Tesla cars and create this cobalt 60. Cobalt 60 or cobalt 90, I forget. It's a nuclear reaction will occur between the battery contents of Tesla vehicles that will create like the super crazy radioactive shit that will kill you in 20 minutes.
Oh my god,
dude! That's we saw that article, and I think you posted it too on your Twitter handle. The Tesla car that got in an accident and then caught on fire, and then it caught on fire again.
Yeah, and the extra weird thing about that was the driver's name was Omar Owan, who I believe was the brother of
the
Imran
brother.
No, yeah.
Got remotely hacked.
He got Michael Hastings, man.
That's what I think.
Scary.
Crazy.
I'm getting a new car soon. I know that.
Nice.
I might be getting my old car back.
I'm getting a Telluride.
Cool.
I don't know
what that is. Telluride, which is made 80 miles west of where Jerry is. Well, 80 miles west of Atlanta.
West?
Yeah.
What, Alabama?
It's a little. Yeah, it's like over. Yeah, it might be in. I think it's in Georgia.
It's right on the border. Then there's not much space between Atlanta and the West.
In the border, yeah, I know. I think it's pretty sure that's where. I know it's made in down there, but yeah, it's a brand new car. I don't know, but and my unboxing. This is a brand new iPhone 10 or XR.
Is it 5G capable?
I hope so. Yeah. Oh, no way. And it comes with okay. I thought it came with those weird ass ear pods, but no, it's got regular earphones, which is great. And I got it in this dope red, which doesn't matter because I'm gonna put it in the case. So, but this thing's freaking. It's not too bad. I have the 6, so Grim. It's only maybe a half inch longer than the 6s that we have, but it's a whole screen and doesn't have like those black spaces at the top or bottom. One thing I think it. Yeah, it's 2 inches bigger and it doesn't have the black thing. Yeah,
just it's like Grim's dick.
Yeah, so I do have a new phone that I'm going to be. I switched to AT&T, so we're going from Sprint to AT&T, and we'll see how that goes. But but it's been long overdue. My phone's a piece of crap. It's so fucked up. But so yeah. Got the new phone, new car, maybe coming up here.
I refuse to buy a new phone until mine's paid off. This piece
mine's
of shit.
paid. That old one's paid off. Yeah, actually, these phones we got 2 XRs for. It was a buy one get one free, and then I got a brand new 6 because I needed to get my oldest son a phone finally. So he's getting a brand new 6 like I had that isn't a piece of crap. So I get 2 phones for free and you're only paying for one. So it's not too bad.
Sweet.
And they're like $750 after these things.
My daughter called me. She's like, I'm going to get another iPhone. I'm like, you just got one. I'm still paying it off. Oh, I'll pay it off. And I'm going to get the new one and make payment. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Have fun paying for that, dude.
It's like $900. Why?
Yeah, we got these. They're pretty cool though. I mean,
I want a flip phone.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
I want a regular.
It doesn't have the home button and stuff. It's gonna be weird to use for sure. So far, I mean, it's the colors.
No buttons.
No buttons. Well, on the sides it does. Yeah, it's got your same buttons. It's got the volume on the left side and in the noise switch, and then the power button on the right hand side of it. It's got one port in the bottom, so no headphone regular
the
headphone
power
jack.
button on the right hand side.
But I think it has all that crap in it. Obviously, the facial recognition and all that stuff. Hopefully, I can turn that off. I don't know.
Leonidas just put a link in chat. It's all happening.net, which goes to the show.
The stream.
Yeah.
We should promote that. Thanks, Leonidas. Yeah, for posting that in the Discord chat. And if you want, you can you can check out cruisinsteak.com. You can get the link right from in there. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link on the Twitter feed.
I put one in the YouTube
I have it
chat
linked everywhere.
There's one in the YouTube chat too.
Thanks, Jer. Yeah.
And you can also go, if you remember the Black Eyed Grannies show we did a few weeks ago. And I got the domain BegJobs, Black Eyed Grannies, BEG jobs.com. So begjobs.com will also go directly to the lip sync site.
Yeah, that's great. Jerry, you guys, who you have on this week?
Oh, we have Michael Wan, the Susquehanna alchemy guy. You're muted, Grim.
Oh yeah, dude, I've probably been muted talking this entire time.
I thought you were talking to your mom.
No,
alchemy is interesting because we were talking last night in our D&D game, and like we need to use some of the items in this room to fight to fight this fucking crazy dragon.
Dude, you guys are all wiped. It's gonna be a TPK.
I don't know. Oh, I didn't finish my story, dude. I got smoked. I'm dead.
Wait, you died?
I died.
No, man, just killing you guys off.
I turned into gaseous form.
No shit, dude.
I beat it. We were starting to beat it down, and then it bit me. Dude, I got the point that tally right here. This is going all D&D, guys. Sorry. It hit me on the first bite. Like my HP was like 137. It knocked me down to 103 points. And then it knocked me down for a second bite it hit me with for 55 points. And that's half damage. Like, damn, I mean, this is crazy, dude. But yeah, and then the last bite, it took me down with 30. And I mean, this was a crazy battle. I got hit a few times. I got bit twice, punched and kicked by this fucking dragon, man. And we tried getting it, but...
And we're in that alternate dimension, so even though you're in gaseous form, you're gonna die.
Oh no, we're on a mission. That when we fire up next Monday, someone's putting me in a jar or something, or inhaling me. Yeah,
I'm gonna take all the recaps that Justin does, and I'm just gonna throw them all in an audio file and post it. To
you guys will love it. Yeah, it's so great.
Like you don't hear anything we do in the episode, or not episode, but when we play, but. Justin does these amazing, like highly produced recaps of everything that happened during our session. Like it's awesome.
Why don't you throw them in at the end of the podcast?
I should do that.
You should.
Yeah.
Or publish it separately.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what's going to happen.
You could try out a Simplecast account.
Yeah, we could do something like that. It'd be fun for everyone to get it. I mean, we've posted the link in our chat a few times to the Google Drive that has these in it, but yeah, I mean, it'd be really cool to put it out there because it takes you on a ride, exactly what we're doing, but you don't hear the actual role playing. I mean, we play for like 3 hours, and it would be a long session, and it's a lot of metagame. Like we'd have professional podcasts, right? It's tough when you listen to a Glass Cannon or Critical Role. I mean, these dudes are so good on the fly. I mean, I mean, we'll get there eventually, I think. But right now, I mean, we're all still like cutting our teeth and playing together, but even though we've been playing for over a year. But the ride that our buddy Nomad, you can find him in the chats here. Ask him anything about how he tries to kill us every week. So it's great, man. We play with about 8 of us, and we have a blast. Got a good crew. So, other than that, thanks for tuning in to next week. Been a great time. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, it's all happening.
Definitely. Did we actually cover the title topic? Are we going to use that?
Oh yeah, we'll totally use it. But
what is the title?
Snowflake Avalanche.
Snowflake Avalanche. I like
it. It's a concept that if you're a snowflake, you don't really care. You know, enough snowflakes will cause an avalanche, right?
Cause an avalanche,
but being one, you're just isolated and you don't think about the other snowflakes.
Boom.
Boom.
There it is.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Well, the quote's actually in the title thumbnail. It doesn't matter. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.